What up, YouTube? Welcome back to the podcast. We got a couple of announcements to start off this video. First, we wanted to say happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays. We hope you guys are safe traveling, have fun, eat some turkey for us. And second, we've been getting a lot of love and feedback from you guys on our personal Instagrams and socials and stuff about the episodes and what you guys think. What we ask is that you please comment those comments on and underneath each video. Drop those likes and hit that subscribe button. There's still a good percentage of you that are watching that are subscribed, and every little bit helps. So we appreciate you. We're doing this for you and also for us.
Comment everywhere, actually. Like, don't leave anything out. If you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, comment, like, subscribe. Fucking everywhere.
Devon intro.
That's it.
Welcome back to the #1 podcast, self-proclaimed podcast in the world with the #1 self-proclaimed podcasters in the world. Do what Dakota and Greg said.
Yep, up and coming.
TattedAlpha. I'm TattedAlpha on socials.
Self-proclaimed #1 podcasters in the world.
Nah, we're up and coming. We got a lot of big things planned, a lot of big things happening. We're early into our career.
You're downplaying everything I'm saying.
No,
we're not up. #1.
Dude, I'm just respecting the game.
We're respecting the game, but I want to build up the suspense because we got some big things coming. We ain't got no funds behind us except for us. So what we're going to do is strictly comedy content coming straight off the dome. You ain't going to get it nowhere else unless you watch my TikToks, and I'm sorry.
See, this is what I actually like take pride in for our episodes. All this shit's unscripted, one cut, we fucking rip it. He's watch a lot of other
there's
podcasts.
A green screen right there.
I write notes on my hand.
I see a lot of other podcasts
Greg
and people
to
literally like have sheets of paper. Are you
No, I'm playing.
Excuse me.
Shave his asshole? Is that what you said?
Excuse me.
I said stop talking, but yeah, no.
Excuse me.
Mr. Vice President,
our prima donna. So the first episode, we enlightened you guys on who we are and what we bring to the table. Greg's role in this podcast is he's the prima donna of the group.
I don't agree with you.
Mr. Vice President, I'm talking.
Seriously. Fucking. First off, you want to talk about a shaved asshole?
Oh my God.
Let me go ahead and tell you, a clean house expects visitors. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh,
anyone fucking watching, you know exactly what to do with that.
Hey, can we invest? Christmas is coming up. Can we invest in a little drum thing right here so I can? In the middle of
that
every
would
set?
be fantastic.
That would be funny.
Let's actually go ahead and get
no,
one of those
I want
orders.
a little mini desk one right here, and I just did it.
That's facts. Can we put a little mini pool table here too?
You can have a cowbell, and then you can have a triangle.
just the fucking crazy ass parents at the games singing the
more
cowbell.
More cowbell.
We need to get Greg a maraca.
What are you trying to fucking say?
What? You got to play your instrument, bro. Comes from the homeland.
Fair enough. I respect the culture, bro.
Exactly.
Fucking love the Hispanics,
fucking
bro.
culture.
And that's the thing. I don't look Hispanic, but I am.
We get him a cowbell, but he plays it not with a drumstick, with the what are the shoes called again? That your grandparents use? Yeah, those. You play your cowbell with your chanclas.
God, we're really getting into it today, huh? This dude, I used to get plenty of ass beatings with those back in my day. Anyways,
all right, so let's get
back to what I was fucking saying.
Yeah, let's get into this.
I like the fact that we pride ourselves off just ripping these fucking episodes. I've seen so many other podcasters and like podcasts, they literally have full pages of scripts and they like read off of them and do this, that, and the other. No, this is strictly off the top. You know, we should pride ourselves on the fact that we're fucking podcast freestylers, bro, because we straight up just come in here, rip it off the top.
We're the M&Ms of this.
Facts, and I fucking
podcast
fucking love it.
What's that dude that that beatbox, Kenny or whatever his fucking name is, that does that shit?
No Dakota. Idea, but I also just want to throw out there, mom, dad, you know, Janae's parents, whatever. I know you guys might tune into these, so excuse my language, but I get pretty fucking intense.
If my family tunes into this, you already know what you're getting.
Well, actually, my parents don't give a shit, but Janae's do. So, you know, if you hear me going on a freaking rampage, just skip.
I got yelled at for swearing too much. Out of everything that I can talk about, my mother.
No, it's whatever, dude.
Hey, Ms. P, how you doing?
Hi, Ms. P.
Out of everything that you could possibly yell at me for, you're going to yell at me for swearing?
Hey, wait, guys, question.
You know this shit that we talk about on this show, and I get yelled at for saying fuck?
Question.
It'll be fine.
For both of you.
I'm just throwing it out there, dude. It's kind of weird.
I can take this bullet for you guys if you want.
What's up?
For your families.
What is
your girlfriend's families.
What is it?
I'm the bad influence in the group. I'm not sorry.
Why?
They cuss because of me. They act a fool because of me. It's all my fault.
How can you be a bad influence? I've literally called myself a sociopath and said multiple times that I want to be ball gagged and have my ass eaten.
Hey, I was trying to help you out in front of your girlfriend's parents.
That's the shit I'm saying.
I'm
I get yelled at
sorry.
for saying
It's
fuck.
really
Greg gets nothing for saying he wants
It's
to.
really just your dude.
I'm just
First
throwing
off,
it
my
out.
parents would think that
I'm
shit's
just throwing it
funny.
out
Yours might not.
No, mine-
But anyways, skip like 15 seconds from that moment. But anyways, Thanksgiving's coming up.
This
boys.
episode's gonna be raw and uncut. I'm just fucking throwing it all in there.
Care. Thanksgiving's coming up. You excited to travel home, Dev?
What a transition.
Yes. I will be traveling home to the shithole that I like to call Connecticut.
New England,
New England, yes.
the city.
All New England is pretty much the shithole. So
I'm gonna let that one slide.
I will be traveling home to New England, and yeah, I'm excited, dude. We're driving. I'm not excited to drive. I hate fucking long road trips.
I don't blame you. I hate driving just even like a couple hours. Like that shit fucks me up a lot.
Luckily, we're staying long enough to make the drive worth it, but I don't
See,
like
dude,
driving.
that's my big thing. Even around the holidays, like taking a practical trip is huge for me. If I don't get to spend quality time with everybody that I'm trying to see while I'm there, then I don't even want to go. I'm like, it's pointless. I'd rather just stay put and do what I got to do.
Yeah, see, like, I could deal with a few hours, but, like, the thing is when you're, like, 6 hours in and you still have 3.5 more, that's when it gets long.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're like, okay, I'm in Jersey, and I still have 3.5 hours to get home.
It's when you start watching the clock, and you're like, dude, I'm so close, but yet still so far
That's
away.
what she said.
Yes.
It literally takes forever, and if you're not driving, you're literally just sitting there just like, oh, here we go, more highway.
Yeah. What about you,
stand it.
Dakota? Any plans coming up, man?
I haven't decided if I'm going home for the holidays yet or not. I mean, I'd like to, but, you know.
You could always spend it with me.
Oh, so cute.
You're leaving me here with this.
I would, if I didn't go home, I was gonna be there with this anyway.
I mean, I'm pretty much like the dog that gets the zoomies, like 25.
He's the redheaded stepchild that we pass around from time to time. You know, I'm done. I need a
Why
I
do
need
you
a
make
break.
this sound like it's a fucking orgy, bro? Like, I don't get passed around for shit.
I said redheaded stepchild. Why are you taking it into what? Dude, we're gonna have an intervention after this episode because we really have to work some things out.
Hi, my
these
name is
episodes-
Greg, and I'm a sex addict.
Why was that rehearsed perfectly? Have you practiced that? Or
No, actually,
Why do you think he
fair
spends so
enough.
long in the bathroom? It's not. He's talking to himself in the mirror.
well, no. I'm like fucking Harambe. I got to shave off all this fucking hair I have. Takes me like 4 hours to get just my chest done.
Rest
And
in
then my
peace,
fucking
Harambe.
my arms literally look like Godzilla's neck.
I don't.
Can we do a
Manchester.
waxing video?
Oh my god!
The
If this
views.
video gets 50 likes, we'll wax
No,
Greg's
no.
chest.
If this video gets 1 like, we're waxing Greg's chest and uploading it.
No, it's got to be more than 3 because
No.
I like it, you like it, he likes it, and then
Man, you know, I would be down for the waxing, just not my chest, because that's easy to take care of.
I'm
But
not
my
going near your ass. I'm not.
That would be.
I'll
if you want your ass on the internet, I'm not gonna say no to it.
I mean, I don't want it on the internet. but,
that is gold.
you know, like I said previously, a clean house expects visitors. That's all I gotta say about that.
Oh my god, the screams that we would hear coming from the fucking wax room.
Hey, this is our Thanksgiving episode.
Happy
holidays.
Thanksgiving.
Okay, so wait, speaking of ass, do you guys realize that people cook stuffing inside the turkey's ass?
Is that the ass of the turkey?
Yeah.
No, it's the throat.
No, it's the ass. You put the stuffing.
Why do you think the drumsticks stick down and you're like, gotta put the stuffing in?
Oh,
Think about that. We're just talking about. It just came to my head, you know.
damn! I just had a.
I could
frickin-
see
the
you
light
being one of
bulb
those
just went off.
sickos that would take the turkey with the stuffing to your bedroom for a few.
No, not me.
Like the apple pie.
Maybe an apple pie, but no
No,
turkey.
no, but think about that,
A
but think about
turkey's
that.
too personal. See, like an apple pie is one of those things that I know it was like never alive at one point. But a turkey was like dead ass walking, and I would feel hella guilty for banging a dead turkey.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
No, but seriously, think about that
Jesus
for a
Christ.
second. You go into the kitchen and your grandma is cooking a turkey and she's just arm deep in the turkey's ass putting stuffing in there.
For this episode, I'm gonna
have to put a disclaimer
No,
out that
I'm
parents don't watch this.
I'm gonna put a rated R logo right here for this episode. This is supposed to be a happy holiday, you know, type bullshit, but no.
Yo,
You're
for all,
eating
for all
go
my
ahead.
single people out there, men in particularly, some of you guys are boys, but fuck that. on this Thanksgiving, I want you all to upgrade to fucking men and stuff all these bitches like the Thanksgiving turkey that these grandmas are doing at home.
I need to add to that. This is the holiday that people go home to like see family and stuff like that, and like people get together at like local bars and
You're rekindling with an old flame.
together.
rekindling with the old flame. But listen to me now, because we saw this shit whenever we went out last. You need to learn how to hit on a woman.
Who?
Not you in particular. I'm just looking at you too, but I mean, these dudes out here.
I mean, I'll show you my DMs.
We watched a group of dudes go from each bar, and every bar that we were at, they were hitting on a girl.
Wait, hold on.
And they failed at every single one.
Hold on.
Hilarious.
It
but
was
it was the
facts.
way that they went about it.
Yeah.
They went about it
Dude,
horribly.
Over aggressiveness. They're like, oh yeah, this is like.
Dude,
excuse
he
me,
literally
wow,
said,
they're wearing
and I quote, so am I coming home with you, or are you coming home with me?
Facts.
After like talking to her for 2 seconds, I was like,
That might work in the north, but that's not working down here, bro. Real talk. Like when you wear, I want to fuck something right here on your shoulder, you're not going to get in the ass, bro. Unless you're Ryan Gosling, that'd be the only way.
I actually felt sorry for this kid. Like
Yeah.
it was one of those things where I was like, I was embarrassed for you,
Yep.
but you had it coming.
Facts. 10 out of 10. What were you going to say? You had something. I want to know what you had to say.
So, like, you know when you go out, like, you hear those assholes, and we're all, like, say we're at the bar or whatever, we're nonchalant for a little bit. You know, we have those time periods where we're nonchalant when we go out, and we just hear the conversations that these other guys and groups are having. And you know how many times we've gone out and we've heard guys refer to a group of girls as, like, a gaggle of bitches?
Yeah.
What are we going to call that group of guys? Because there's got to be a name so we can put them, because ladies, I feel for you most of the time.
A gaggle of dickheads.
Yeah, no, just
You
a bowl of
can't-
dicks, bro.
It literally was just a clusterfuck of dicks. Like, and he just was running around from table to table, just fucking trying to swing his dick. Like, dude, it was so bad that the girl that was sitting at the table next to them saw this happen. And when that table didn't work out, he went to her table, and she literally, before he could even say hi, was like, "Nah, get the fuck away from me." And he played it off like it wasn't a big deal. Excuse me.
I want your hands.
Excuse me.
I have a mic right here.
Excuse
I need
me.
your hand. Hey, how you doing? You want to go home with me tonight? No? Okay. Hey.
Ew,
hey,
gross.
Hey.
No.
I'm okay.
Yeah,
No,
that's pretty much what the guys were doing.
But she
like
literally was like, "Get the fuck away from me." And he
yeah,
was like,
it was fucking. Dude,
what
it's
the
repulsive.
fuck? Like,
dude,
no, shut the fuck. Like,
I
you
could
suck.
talk about this shit for days because it's really sad. Like, you type of guys are giving us men a bad rap. Like, the only men who can successfully do that are ones who literally have, like, they got it.
Hold on.
But you see that they have it. Like, nobody that I know personally or have even seen in the downtown scene around here have it at all. Even my close friends. Like, we might have it in our social circles, but to just go into a bar full of fucking strangers, we don't have it to where we just walk in and every bitch in there is dropping her panties down. It's not happening. You got to fucking work for it. I mean, you got to buy her a drink or
He
two.
was working too hard. He was working
That's the thing
hard.
is you work for it just a little bit. You gotta have, they like us to chase. Well, we like you to chase too, bitch. Like, you gotta give a little bit to get a little bit
I'll
back.
give you that. Don't get me wrong. It was really entertaining. Thank you, guy who is in the Army and kept telling everyone that at the local Cornerstone bar on Glenwood Avenue.
Facts.
You provided entertainment for me for an entire hour. Thank you.
Yeah,
Well,
real talk.
hold
If you ever see this, if you call me a pogue again, I'm gonna kick your ass. But anyways,
Hold up.
besides the
So
point.
you brought up a point talking about this is a holiday where people go home and stuff like that.
That's what
Well, and
yeah.
but they rekindle flames and stuff. Please do that, because when you break their hearts and they turn you down, they need somewhere to run, and my arms are open, sweetheart.
Bro, at least we know what he's trying to be thankful for. He's trying to be thankful for somebody's sloppy seconds,
You know
bro.
what Dakota reminds you? What he just said that he reminded me of? He's that dude in Wedding Crashers that goes to the funeral to pick up the girls that are grieving.
Will
Dakota-
Ferrell, where he's like, dude, chicks at funerals are so horny, and then he's just like this in the background, bro, just fucking tapping ass.
He's
But
he's sitting in the church with
Like
two girls.
he's
just
got two
would-
girls fucking crying on him. He's just like,
It wouldn't be sloppy seconds because they're trying to pick up the girls at Thanksgiving and whatnot, and they get rejected, but they feel
Facts.
they go into an emotional state and they need comforting. Again, my arms
Dude,
are open, ladies.
that's the kind of pigs we are. I fucking love it.
Dude, so I went to. Oh my god! I hope Anthony watches this. So we went out to like a year or two ago. I went home for Thanksgiving. We went out to a local bar, and we were all pretty drunk, but Anthony like got pushed or something like this or something like that or whatever, and like a shoving match ensued. And Anthony, like when it got all broken up, he was like, "You better be thankful for that ass kicking, bitch," and just walked away.
What? Did they even fight?
What the thing was, it was like 8 dudes on Anthony, and Anthony's he's pretty jacked, but he's like 5'5", like trying to take on like 6 dudes at one time. So everyone broke it up, and he was like, "Yeah, be thankful for that ass beat."
Bro, he's like a beefy Rey Mysterio, pretty much is what I see when I see Anthony.
It was so fucking funny for like telling each one of them to go fuck themselves.
Jesus Christ, yo.
All right, we're getting a little bit off topic. So.
Dude, fuck it. If you're gonna go home and rekindle a flame, let me just go ahead and give some advice.
My DMs are open.
You have be nice to the people you come across at an earlier stage, because they might have been ugly then, but they might not be ugly now. Like, real talk, a gym, a little bit of a facelift, and maybe a spa day could really do a lot for some of these bitches out here. Or hell, even these guys. Like, bro, I went and looked back at some of my pictures when I was in high school and early college.
Your alma mater.
Yeah, facts. I was ugly then, and I'm still ugly now.
Well,
I just look slightly less of an asshole than I did.
We picked the wrong episode to tell people to start commenting on our socials and YouTube videos, because we about to get roasted.
I don't give a damn. That's how I feel about that. But again, be nice to the people that you come across at an early stage, because like you might not have gotten along with them then, or even thought they were attractive then. Whatever the situation is, under any circumstance, you could rekindle shit later on down the line.
Well, yeah, you try to be nice.
Pretty
to everyone.
important.
I try to be nice to everyone.
I mean, no, fuck everybody from my hometown, but for other people, go for it.
Yeah.
So anyways,
I mean, okay.
Well, I got a couple things I want to bring up to you guys, talking about like the holidays and traditions and stuff like that. So some of the traditions that we do every year for Thanksgiving, one of them kind of died out just because, my great uncle's getting older, my dad's getting older. But every year before dinner was ready, we used to play basketball. We'd play pickup basketball in the driveway. We'd go out, we'd play cornhole. We'd get the Polarises out, we'd get the side-by-sides out, and we'd go and rip it through the fields and play volleyball, all this shit before Thanksgiving. What are some of y'all's traditions before or on Thanksgiving?
Go ahead, Dev.
Shovel snow. No, I'm playing.
That's a fact. Why didn't you use a snowblower? Just out of curiosity.
I guess I did. I don't know. We call it the same thing. I'm going to go outside and shovel snow. I'm not actually using a shovel. I'm using the snowblower. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to go outside and blow snow. I'm going to go outside and shovel.
To me, that would make more sense, because I got two things here. One is like, oh, I'm going back up to New England for Thanksgiving. Why can't you just say I'm going to Connecticut? Why has it got to be New England? And then you're like, oh, I'm going to go shovel snow. You literally, when you say shovel snow, I'm going to think you're shoveling it up.
Well, you got to think we're from the South.
Yeah,
y'all shovel snow. We shovel shit.
My God. Okay. Anyway, so other things that we do.
All right. I'm gonna miss you while you're gone.
We just all eat. I'm gonna miss you too. Do we all just eat dinner together? I mean, it's
That's
not really anything. We do play. Have you guys ever heard of the game Left, Right, Center?
Yeah, dude. I lost a lot of money to my uncle playing that game.
That's a game that we definitely all play.
The one that we've lost fantasy football to like 4 years in a row. Oh, okay.
He's good at everything, and it pisses me off. Anyways, continue.
So yeah, that's basically it. Nothing crazy. What about you?
Nothing special, dude?
Just play Left, Right, Center. Have a fire.
You don't have like one of those big Italian like get-togethers where y'all are all just like
that was like
getting fucking drunk and talking shit.
That's a given. That's like every holiday.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Give
Christmas,
me the deets.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, you just have all the family
like,
together.
What does a Thanksgiving look like? Like for me, when I think of like an Italian Thanksgiving, you guys might do like turkey and shit, but I would envision like massive amounts of pasta. Like, is that just me being dumb, or is that?
I'm gonna tell you. You wake up, they do their laundry, they go to the gym, they tan, they come back in their bedazzled shirts and jeans. They got their big ass sunglasses.
Jersey Shore, you fuck. No,
I gotta give you shit, bro.
I don't know if it. I might be confusing Christmas and Thanksgiving, but like a turkey.
One has a tree
stuffed. No, but like what we eat, because I think it might be kind of the same thing. You have like a ham, you have a turkey. Ham is Christmas, I think. We might do both.
We have them at both.
I think that's why I might be getting confused. But yeah, we might have them both, and then we have like stuffed shells.
Stuffed shells.
Yeah, it's like a big ass shell. It's like made of pasta with stuffing, like cream stuffing in it.
Isn't it like what kind of cheese? It's a cheese, but what's the name of it?
Ricotta.
That's it. That's like the white, like chunky looking cheese, right?
It's white cheese.
Ricotta.
Ricotta.
Is that how you say it?
I think so. Yeah, that's it. But anyways, keep going.
So
yo,
good.
I love me some stuffed shells. Yeah,
So
those shits are good.
I mean, I've heard of them.
yeah.
It's just not like a holiday meal that we would have.
No, not down here, but that shit's still good.
And there's like those green beans with the broken up thing on top of it, the crumbles.
Oh, green bean casserole.
And then you have like you just have all the good shit. And then you have
I
like
feel you. What kind of desserts do you guys do? Do you guys do any like clam chowder type shit too? Because y'all are up north. Not desserts, but I'm thinking of up north because I know it's popular.
We don't do clam chowder. That's like Boston, Massachusetts. I don't even know if they do it, but we do like cannolis. From
Virgilio's.
From Virgilio's. No, my dad usually gets a big ass cookie tray, and then everyone eats the cookies. So like that actually might be Christmas. I don't know, man. I haven't been having Thanksgiving up in Connecticut for quite some time. 2 years, a year, 2 years.
Facts, I feel that.
Because we were down here for 3 years, so it might be 2 years ago.
I feel you.
But Christmas is like the time to eat. Like Thanksgiving, you have all your typical shit. Christmas is when you have the real like.
We have the same thing.
Real
at
Christmas.
Hopefully, I get to experience that shit because that sounds really, really good.
Christmas is when you want to be there because that shit is.
I feel that.
Is it a lot of yelling when your family?
Yeah, we're very loud.
Oh, okay.
Like when I think like your family, I just think of like your dad or somebody being like, "Yo, hey Devon, come over here and help with the food or some shit." Like, am I like way off?
No,
key?
you're spot on.
Oh, okay.
It's usually not help with the food.
Go chop some wood.
I don't know. Go get some wood. That's a big one. Devin, go get some more wood. But yelling it, that's a big one.
Hey, Tommy, I got a story. Come over here and tell this guy.
It's not like that. Let's see. But no, and then because my dad has brothers and he has like nephews and shit, my dad will be like, Dev, bro, and like forget all of our names. And then I'm like, you don't know your own son's name? And then he'll just be like, go get more wood.
Is that Cajun accent?
I know, dude, he was about to do it right there. We're rubbing off on him, dude. Well,
and cut.
Oh my god. So that's not far off. We have a lot of people for Christmas. Thanksgiving is kind of different. It's been different because my parents have been coming down here.
Yeah.
The last 2 years.
Dude, I might make my parents do that this year.
This year, I'm excited. So, we hope everyone has an exciting Thanksgiving and you get to see your family and stuff. What about you?
Well, I don't mean to get all like sad and sappy on anybody here, but Thanksgiving, dude, I love Thanksgiving. My grandma would actually want us to be happy on Thanksgiving because it was one of her favorite holidays, but she passed away a couple years ago on Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. So, the anniversary of that's coming up. Miss her dearly, love her a lot, but she would actually, if she was listening to me talk right now, that lady would literally be having me go pick a switch to beat my ass. Even at 25, she would hear me talk like this, she'd still beat my ass. And then be like, do you want to have a drink now? She's probably whipping up some sangria or some shit in the background and fucking going to get turnt whenever I get my ass beat. It's pretty much how it goes. But Thanksgiving traditions, I mean.
That explains why you're a sociopath, because she's not giving you a drink because you're old enough. It's to help you with the pain because she beat your ass so bad.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I don't really feel pain anymore. Well, sort of. Anyways,
Keep going.
It's more
You're
of a laugh
digging a hole.
But you're right. But well, the past few years we haven't really done anything for Thanksgiving because, well, the divorce situation. It's actually always just drama. I hate to air the laundry out, but that's essentially what it is. But before that, I would probably take all my family members' money and cornhole and just eat the fuck out of everything on the table. That's essentially it. I mean, we used to have my mom and dad's family all get together, and I mean, we would throw like a big Thanksgiving day, and it would be like 80 to 100 people probably coming over to our house growing up. And I miss those times, but now times look a little different. My mom kind of cooks some food, and I visit her and my grandma and eat with them, and then I go see my dad and probably eat with them. But I actually haven't done that in the past couple years. So last year was my first year spending Thanksgiving with Janae's family, and they play kickball every year on Thanksgiving.
I'd kick their ass.
And that's really fun. I hurt my hamstring doing it, but
another thing
that was fun.
That just gave me another thing. Another thing we used to do is when we used to Thanksgiving. No, it might be Easter. No, Thanksgiving morning. Yeah, no,
this dude needs to learn his holidays.
We would go to breakfast in the morning at my grandparents, and then all of us would go and watch like a football game because all my uncles were football coaches and stuff like that.
Right.
And we'd go and watch a football game, go home, and then everyone would come to our house. So that's a Thanksgiving.
Right. I usually watch the Saints on Thanksgiving too, but they're they don't have a Thanksgiving Day game this year because they got a Christmas Day game against the Vikings. So that's probably what I'll want to watch on Christmas Day this year. But
this is actually the first holiday season period that I'm not home. I mean, because even when we were at college, we had extended breaks and stuff. So this is my first time not ever being. I'm not saying I haven't decided if I'm going to go home for the holidays yet or not. Still up in the air. There's a lot of variables to that, but this is my first holiday like not around family even before the holiday happens. So that's different.
How do you feel about that though? Like, are you doing okay with it? Because real talk, you could probably come with me if you wanted.
I mean, it is what it. I have a dog and stuff like that. So I mean, obviously, just like adulting and who's gonna take care of the dog? Because I mean, if we're all gone, I don't really have anybody. I mean, it just is what it is. But the thing is, aside from this being the first like holiday season where I'm not home, last year was the first year that holidays changed for me because my mom recently went through a separation and divorce and whatnot. Before that, so in years past, I had my dad's mom's side of the family and then his wife's side. So there's 2 holidays I have to go to, and then my mom's family and then my mom's ex-husband's family. So there's 4, and then my dad's other mom's side of the family. I had like 5 or 6 every holiday. I had like 5 or 6 different things that I would have to fit into a day and a half.
Yeah, that seems like a lot because real talk, just when you were explaining it to me right there, you lost me at the other side of the family's other side of the family. I was like, what?
Well, my dad has 2 moms, a mom and stepmom, and so him and his wife. So there's 2 different families there. My mom's her family. So this has literally been my life growing up.
It sounds like a scatter plot. Just all over the place.
I spent in majority of my holidays growing up has been spent in a vehicle going from house to house to house to house, eating plates and plates and plates and plates.
4 Christmases, but it's just Thanksgiving.
That sounds like a fucking good ass time.
No, Christmas is even worse.
I mean, if you wanted to, we could definitely go steal all my family's money playing cornhole because I know damn well my dad is gonna have a bunch of people come over, and my dad still owes me like $150. I don't think I fucking forgot.
I witnessed it.
Yeah, he owes me some serious cash. I
would hate to run attorney with you and me because everybody would be broke.
You would lose.
Everybody
would lose. That's on everything.
So what's funny is like cornhole's a thing up north, but we play bocce. You guys ever?
Oh yeah, we play that at the beach.
It's that's like a beach game for us. But like cornhole is religious for us down here.
And I know
if you go to a cookout and you can't fucking throw bags, then you need to carry your ass away from the
cornhole.
That was a big adjustment.
Cornhole is the old man's version that can't play beer pong anymore. That's what cornhole's turned into.
The first year I moved down here and then like starting to hang out with you guys when I went back up north, I was like, guys, they have cornhole everywhere and it's on TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like that's not a thing.
Straight up,
like
ESPN,
the PBR
bro.
is a thing. Yeah, cornhole. You can legit be a professional cornhole player.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Trying to run it because if there was anything I was
cornholing,
I swear to God, if there was anything that I ever had potential to go pro in, I could do it in cornhole. I bet. So me and you, because we're pretty fucking nice.
What was that? Was it Van Wilder or whatever, where they had the beer pong Olympics type shit? We could do that too.
Yeah,
we'll start a beer pong team.
Just beer games, dude. Just fucking rip it. We should actually just gave me some ideas. We'll talk off camera about that.
I already have those ideas, which is why I brought it up.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I'd be completely down to host something like that. We get like a group of like 10, 12 people.
Post-COVID.
All right, well, so I'm glad you brought that up because I was just going to mention something. Does COVID stop either one of you from going home and seeing your family or doing anything?
Absolutely fucking not.
There's not going to be anything in the world. Okay. If I want to see my family, I'm going to see my family.
Why don't you ask me if Roy Cooper's going to separate from the people he cares about?
No.
He's going to say he does.
No
but real talk, he's probably
chance.
fucking getting his meat blown by 3 different women in the freaking governor's mansion. But anyways, that's besides the point.
I'm wearing a Bill Clinton.
I'm wearing a Roy Cooper doesn't lift t-shirt under this, actually.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't lift. He just closes down gyms.
Yeah, keep the fucking gym open, you jackass.
Asshole.
You filthy animal.
Seriously.
And shadow band.
I don't give a damn. Well, actually, I do. But Roy Cooper, not a big fan of you, buddy. But anyways.
So, yeah, I was curious about that because our thing is that we might get stuck up north. And I don't want to.
Well, okay, so I was going to ask about that because I know, like, if you travel by plane and stuff, obviously each state's rules and stuff are different. But I know if you fly from one place to another, depending on that place and where you're going, they have quarantine rules. Like you have to quarantine for X amount of days before you can do X, Y, and Z. So is that a thing? I mean, you're driving, so why would that be an issue?
Because we're flying for Christmas. We're flying for Christmas, but we're driving for Thanksgiving. But who's gonna stop me? Like, what are you gonna do? This is not an admission of guilt. I will be doing no such thing.
Are they gonna have checkpoints and shit? Because I know, like, a few months back. How are you gonna know? Well, my thing is on the most popular highways, I saw a couple months ago when Janae's parents were coming back from Florida, there were 3 highways that were really popular entranceways to go into the state of Florida, and they had police officers at each one with long lines of traffic, like taking people's temperatures and like checking, like kind of getting their medical history before they even went into the state.
I don't know if they would do that for the holidays though, because the holidays is such a busy travel time. Like you're gonna there's too much shit that goes on in terms of like crime and traffic violation. There's so much shit that goes on and accidents because it's such a busy time of year for people to be traveling that I don't really think that they can do that.
Yeah, I mean,
but like
probably right.
Realistically, if I fly, like how are they gonna hunt me down? Like when
you land there, you have to quarantine. That's the thing.
Who's gonna make sure I'm staying inside for 14 days?
I don't know how they do it. I just know that there's like a lot of businesses and stuff, like people who travel for work, and like things have changed. You have to get there's new rules and implementations that you have to do. Like I said, each state's a little different.
I mean, if you're not flying back for like 3 weeks, then you meet the guidelines.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not worried about it. If police officer Dave is fucking checking in on me, making sure I'm staying home, you should probably be at home with your family during the holidays, not worried about if I'm quarantining or not.
Yeah, true shit.
Like, there's more important things to do. Don't be worried about me. Just worry about your own family.
They may have a bubble. You know where they go and do their searches at the airport that you see in the movies and stuff. That maybe where you go, you get quarantined in a bubble.
Yo, you're not getting me in no some flight attendant, bro, shows a fucking thumb in your ass, you gotta let me know how that is. I'm gonna be really curious how you react to that.
They're gonna like take our plane and land it on some fucking island and be like, all right, you gotta stay here for 2 weeks before you go into Connecticut.
Lit.
I would not put it past those fucking people.
Dude, I'd love to go to an island right now. Real talk.
I'm gonna get that Mr. Beast money and buy our own island.
Facts, bro.
I watched I watched a different YouTuber. He went to Dubai, and he had to get tested before he left, and then they made sure that he like stayed at home. I don't know how they did, but he was like, I literally can't leave home, and then flew to Dubai, and then got tested again, and then was in quarantine in Dubai again under supervision.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Damn,
that's
like they paid for someone to do that. Like Dubai paid for someone to do that.
Oh yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like to travel by plane and stuff like that. Like I heard a lot of talks and stuff about it. I haven't read much up on it, but I know you have to quarantine before and after when you leave.
I mean, either way, if you just fucking, I mean, I know you're taking a plane, but if you end up having to drive, I'm sure you would drive up. You're gonna be there for 3 weeks. I mean, shit.
Yeah, I'm going to quarantine the whole time. Anyway, so yeah, I just figured I would ask because I think that's stupid. I don't think you could tell people to not go see their family because of this. You know, like it's like an inherent risk, and it's
it's what, dude.
You're gonna go do it.
At this point.
You're gonna not go to Christmas.
I don't give a damn about the COVID rules around the holiday time. Like if I can go out to the store to buy all the stuff I need for Thanksgiving and Christmas, etc., then I'm gonna go see my family.
Tell me that obviously like we had the COVID talk and stuff last episode and whatnot, but. And it's a serious ordeal, and I get it. But tell me how I am more at risk when I am in my own car traveling home for the holidays to visit my family than when I go to the grocery store and I go to the bank and I'm going to the gas station and I'm doing this and I'm touching all these
going to the
gym.
Things.
Like I'm exposing myself to more shit where I live than me sitting my happy ass in my car driving for 3.5-4 hours to go home and see 5 to 6 different people.
Fact.
Yeah. I think the idea is that you get it before you go home, then you travel home to give it to them. But, like, if you don't have it, I feel like you would know.
I've been tested 3 times and don't have it, so
exactly.
Fuck you.
Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if you're not feeling good, then don't go home.
You've been tested for other stuff.
The asymptomatic people.
No, actually, I've never been tested for anything like that.
The asymptomatic people is the problem.
The only thing I did was get clams from D.D. Mulligan. No, Pete, you got crabs from D.D. Mulligan. Crabs. Do you know what movie that is?
I'm trying not to say the things I want to say right now.
Go ahead.
It's Summer Catch, bro.
There's so many things I want to say.
Anyway,
right now. I'm not gonna expose you.
So, yeah, let's let the people know what we got going on. Going up north, possibly going to see family. Going to see family.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. So this is our Thanksgiving episode. We just wanted to let you all know what we're doing, our thoughts on it.
Yeah, check in on you guys. Actually, we're gonna let Dakota close it out here because that's his thing.
Don't
but
forget.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you guys enjoy your time with your families, and
Before I even close it out, we're sad. We don't really have a whole lot of traditions to talk about. No real cool stories. Nothing.
I got plenty of stories.
Okay.
You want a story?
Hold on. Before we close out, best and worst Thanksgiving story from both of you.
Thanksgiving story. One of the worst was when Brad almost died eating a meatball. Dude got a whole ass meatball lodged in his throat. Nobody fucking knew he was choking, and he was in the kitchen like doing this.
Holy shit.
And my friend's like dad was like, "You all right?" And he was like, and then he just fucking went boom, and the meatball just went pow like halfway across the room. And that one was really bad because homie was literally like 10 seconds away from dying right there on my dude's kitchen floor. And worst Thanksgiving thing, obviously my grandma passed away on Thanksgiving. That sucked. That whole day was absolutely terrible. And then, good story. Give me a second. Go with your worst one.
Worst story. So we forgot to open the flume to the fireplace in the living room.
Oh shit!
And we lit a fire.
This is some Griswold shit right here.
And the whole fucking house was smoky as shit until we figured out the problem.
Oh my god!
I do have to say, I will admit, 10 years later, that is 100% my fault because I'm the one that did it.
Oh, you had a moment like homegirl we work with did.
Oh yeah, I almost lit the whole fucking place on fire.
Jesus
so that
Christ.
was probably worst. I got in a lot of trouble for that one.
I can just see your dad. Devin, what the fuck's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, we
burn the house down.
We aired it out for a little bit.
Go shovel some snow until I tell you to come back inside.
Yep.
Facts. And we aired the place out and it was fine. No one noticed, I don't think. So worst. That was the worst. The best is just like as long as I get to see the family, I'm good.
You know what? Real talk. Now that I think about it, Janae fucking volunteered me for a stupid ass turkey trot a couple years ago around Thanksgiving. And I swear to the high heavens, if this chick volunteers me for another fucking 5K after I eat about 4,000 pounds of food, I'm gonna fucking. This girl's gonna be dead.
Yeah, nah.
Done. I'm gonna lose my shit. But anyways. Go on with your bad story. I was pissed off about that. She had me out there in freaking glow sticks and all this other shit, and we're outside running and all this shit, and me and Kevin like stopped after like the first 100 yards, just walked the rest of the thing.
I do not blame you at all.
I can see
that is fucking stupid.
You remember the movie Dodgeball at the very end where Ben Stiller's character got real fat and stuff? I could see him looking like that after eating on Thanksgiving and then trying to go to a turkey trot.
Bro, dude, that legitimately, I eat so much on Thanksgiving, it's unhealthy. Just all the fucking calories I miss throughout like the rest of the year, I eat on that day. Like when I tell you, a man of my size should not be able to consume that much food.
Yet you do.
I do. It's actually like disgusting.
All right, go ahead, Dakota.
You never told a good story. You still working on one?
Yeah. I'm running through the archives. You just got to give me a few minutes. See how the turkey trot thing came up? My Rolodex over here in my mind is just fucking picking.
You don't need any crazy stories. Like as long as you're with the family, it's a good time.
Oh, it is. The whole fucking.
As long as
I'll
you're
never
with the family,
forget the
no one
turkey
chokes
trot
on a
shit.
meatball. It's
okay,
a good
but
time.
what I mean by bad and good stories, like a specific memory that sticks out, a highlight of something that happened that you remember that was funny, and that you remember that was like, oh fuck.
That's the fuck was almost lighting the house on fire. That was my fuck.
Yeah, that's definitely an fuck.
A few actually I do have a good one. My one of my aunt's 4 husbands. I don't really remember what uncle it was. It was probably uncle number 2, 3. I don't know, maybe 4. I don't fucking remember. One of my cousin's baby daddies. Yeah, on Thanksgiving, we were playing a pickup game of football behind my grandma's house. And this fucker ran close to the woods.
I know where this is
and I shit you not, bro. He picked up the football and a fucking deer just straight up started chasing this man across the field. And this dude's from Philly. And so when I tell you, he didn't fucking know what to do. This dude like fetal positioned in the middle of a fucking field with like his pimp chain on and all this shit. And I'm like, yeah, look at that Philly bitch laying in the field, fuck stick, just like laying out there. And he thought he was all hard and shit. And I remember me and my brothers just like kept giving him shit He was only around for a few years because my aunt ended up cheating on him, but whatever.
Oh, okay, but air her business out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to name drop anybody, but I mean, she gets real hungry on Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? But anyways.
Shit. Okay.
I mean,
next.
the shoe fits.
Yeah, wear it.
I'm just telling her to wear it.
Facts.
Just own that shit. If you a hoe, you a hoe. Real talk.
If Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, why did it fall off in the first place?
Why are you asking me some dumb shit like that right now?
dying,
You know
bro.
how my brain works.
Tell me that's not true. Like, that's a main focal point of the story.
Because it's a fairy tale.
Yeah, well, it's fucking stupid.
How is she supposed to meet Prince Charming if her shoe didn't fall off?
It was supposed
Coming
to fit
from the
perfectly,
grass
doesn't it?
fairy over here, the dude who played soccer all his life. He's used to fairy tales.
I could still outrun you and I'll kick your ass in every sport.
I would like to see that.
You
Jackie.
would have
Would we
me
like
in
to see that,
baseball
Jackie?
is the only one you would have.
Actually, no. I'd probably have you in a lot more than that.
I doubt it.
I get any sport where we had to throw anything, I got you. So football, baseball, whatever. I can actually shoot the lights out of a gym, so we can go ahead and try basketball too.
Okay.
Is that a saying? Is that a saying in basketball? Shoot the lights out of a gym?
Whatever, bro. I can actually fucking drain it from deep. Real talk. That's the only thing I could do. I'm like Steve Kerr didn't get the ball off him, but when he did shoot it, that bitch went in. That's essentially like what I got going.
He may be 5'6", but his jump is 6'5".
Yeah,
People like to talk shit about us soccer players, but I'm pretty sure that soccer is the highest paid sport in the world. So I mean,
yeah. Go tell that to Patrick Mahomes, bro.
he ain't making Lionel Messi money. He ain't making Ronaldo money.
What's Lionel Messi money?
Lionel Messi makes like fucking 60, 70, 80 million dollars.
Do you not realize Patrick Mahomes is the first $500 million player, and by the time he retires, he's gonna make over $1 billion?
Bro, he made Messi's salary.
Patrick Mahomes this year is making over $100 million. This 1 year.
Okay.
If for 10 years, but his is coming across 10 years. So like next year he might make like 30 or 40 million.
How long is his contract?
Players. 10 years.
That's the thing.
But
Messi's 60, 70 million contracts are for like 4 and 5 years.
I mean, but 60 million is the top bar.
No, Neymar got way more than that. That was his average. Neymar got signed when he left Barcelona to PSG. It was $238 million. I
wasn't shitting on him in terms of the money they make. He's a pro athlete. He's gonna make money. Go make your fucking bread. I'm shitting on him for the dumbass flops that they're fucking doing on the field and then getting up like, oh my god, I snapped my ankle, and homie literally hit a leaf blade and didn't do anything. That's what pisses me off about it. But I see LeBron James flopping too, that fuck stick. And then literally some defensive back on the Jaguars this past weekend. Literally the dude was like, the lineman was standing up, facing the other direction. And this guy like went up, did like a forearm in his back, and then like flew back and was like acting like he was having a spasm on the fucking ground. I'm like, really? You play a fucking contact sport. Motherfucking, you touching his back fucking give you epilepsy or some shit?
The only thing I'll shed some light on the whole flopping thing in soccer. 90% of them suck and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. However, you only have 3 refs in soccer. So there are times when you can manipulate the visual aspect of the play.
AKA flop.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, right, I understand from a tactic point, you're trying to draw a foul. I get you.
No, I'm going to just draw the foul. I never flopped.
I mean, I get you. I'm not calling you a flopper. What I'm saying is,
I had a few games where I threw fists.
You're talking to a sports guy here. I fucking know. There was plenty of times I did some shit in sports to try to have some shit go my way.
Strategy.
Trust me, like in baseball, you know, sometimes if they throw like a hella inside pitch and you turn, sometimes you just be like, oh, did you hear that? You hear that? Or like, it hit me. And then they'll fucking give you the base. And then you got all the people out there arguing and shit. Like, I know. There's different things. There's shit you do to like give yourself the advantage. I know. But you're lucky I only called you a grass fairy, not a grass fag. There's a big difference.
Shadow ban.
I actually like a lot of soccer players, bro. Real talk. I got a lot of friends who played soccer. I just give them shit. Hell, my girlfriend plays soccer, and I call her a grass fairy all the time.
Yeah. Well,
I've been there.
Real talk. So, you want to know something funny? This girl about got her head taken off in one of her college games.
Me too.
The ball hitting her head was so loud, like I thought her neck broke. But then I remember this bitch has a tank of a head, and she only cried for like 2 minutes and then was good to go. So kudos to that big old head of hers.
I think we were there that game because I think they either played before us or after us.
Maybe.
I would crack up
dude,
if I saw Janae get hit in that with a
dude, it was. Bro.
You should have seen her run, bro.
Dude, her freaking boobs are so big. It's like she gets a concussion every time. It's like.
I wasn't talking about that. I'm just talking about.
Concussion.
You should have seen her like sprint down the field with the ball. Is what I was talking about.
She was pretty good. She's one of the better players the women's peace soccer team had.
All right, wrap it up. What you got
for
your memory? Good, bad.
Well, there was one year, the good one. There was one year we actually had snow around Thanksgiving. And we lived. This was years ago. We lived literally. So it's a big corner. My grandparents owned that entire section of land. So my grandparents had a house here. That's where my great uncle stayed. My grandmother and grandfather's house was here. This house was my nana, and then up the road was us. And we would ride the 4-wheeler down through the field. Yeah, it's one big square.
Y'all had the golf carts and shit where y'all would drive over to each other's house and stuff.
4-wheeler. We rode the 4-wheeler through the field. You could literally run from our house to there.
Same shit. You know what I mean.
But my dad used to have a boat back in the day, and you know those round tubes that you sit in when you go out on the water.
Yeah.
So we strapped it up to the back of the 4-wheeler. My dad and his brother, 260-pound hefty old men, got on the tube, and they went and packed down the snow. And then me and my brother and I have aunts that are my age, used to hop on the tube, and my great uncle would drive us around, whipping us in circles, and we would just see who could get flung the furthest off the tube in the field. It was fun as fuck.
Yo, speaking of boats, this is a real random thought. I know we got to wrap it up here soon, but my dad's like stepdad, when he was growing up, he had this boat called the Little Salty. And it sounds like a fucking like a flunk rapper's name, like some podunk rapper. Yo, I'm Lil Salty, bitch. Like if I ever rap, I'm gonna go by Lil Salty. But this dude had it's like a little like skiff boat, and him and my brother were gonna go fishing, and they get up to the fucking dock, and they're like, "Where's the boat?" The bitch was tied off to the pole, but it fucking sunk. It sunk out in the fucking river. And they literally swam out to the boat and, like, swam it back to the dock and, like, patched the hole and went out on the boat that was fucking sunk, like, 2 hours ago. Brad and this dude were out there about to go fucking fishing, and the boat just starts going like this again. In the fucking Little Salty. Brad just said he jumped out of the boat with the life vest on and swam back to the dock. That was it. That's the shit that my family does. What the fuck, dude? Anyways, that's you. When you said boat, it made me think of that boat, and that's all I got for you.
That's a good place to end the episode. Well, with that being said, have a happy Thanksgiving. Y'all be safe traveling. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, comment down below, and turn on those post notifications, and we will see you guys next episode.